Welcome to Political Pulse Live. Joining us tonight from Sweetwater, Florida, Commissioner Ian Vallecillo.
Commissioner Ian Vallecillo. Did we say that right?
Vallecillo. Close.
Very close. I'm working on that. I've been in South Florida for a while. I'm still working on my Spanish. So
okay, I have a difficult name to pronounce.
Right.
It's got a lot of L's in it.
Uh-huh.
Well, thanks for joining us tonight, Commissioner. We appreciate you.
I'm honored to be here.
All right. So, Ian, before we get started, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us about the position you have as commissioner and the things that you're looking to accomplish in the city.
Okay. Well, I've been a commissioner for now a year and a half. Aside from that, I also work for an electric vehicle charging company, and I have
Which
most
one?
importantly Blink Charging.
All right. Very nice.
Interesting.
They're based in Miami Beach.
Yeah, that's a big
Not
market right
surprised. Not surprised.
It is. I graduated from FIU, bachelor's in political science, double major international relations. I'm thinking about going back, just I haven't been able to because a lot of things I've been very busy, being in office and having a family and having a regular job. But once things get peaceful, I'm thinking of going back in to go to law school or get an MBA or something like that. But definitely want to go back to finish that.
When you said go back, I thought you meant like I was thinking of going, and I thought you were going to say I was thinking of going as to become a congressman or something. Which you should.
We'll see.
Yeah, who's your congressperson?
Jimenez.
Oh.
Yeah, we just got redistricted. We had Mario Diaz-Balart, and then they did this weird squiggly thing and cut Sweetwater out of Diaz-Balart's district and put it in Jimenez's.
They do a lot of weird squiggly things.
Yeah, they do. We're very happy with Mario. He's very receptive. He's very responsive. He takes care of us. He would come and visit the city. He would even do office hours in our city hall.
Wow.
But Jimenez, I don't know just yet. We haven't really done it yet. It's just the beginning of the new Congress. So
Right.
We're only 4 days officially in his district.
Right.
It's yet to be seen.
How's the 4 days been? I'm just kidding.
It's yet to be seen. I've heard good things about him, so I think we can work with him.
I mean, he was the mayor of Miami-Dade County.
He was.
Right. So, I mean, I think he should know what he's doing and what the city needs, or what every city in the county needs.
Yeah. I did talk to him once, like 2 months ago, and he introduced himself to me and me to him, and we did have a nice little discussion. And I gave him his card and everything. So.
Okay. So far, still a good start.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Let me go back to the electric charging, because I have an electric car and I know the market is getting huge right now. Is Sweetwater doing anything to help out? Because right now you have, the Dolphin Mall, let's take for example, and you have a lot of large parking lots over there and the school. Are they doing anything to help the businesses with electric charging? Because like if I go to Town Center Mall, they have like 4 chargers over there.
Yeah,
and there's probably 300 cars that are chargers, and they're all fighting to try to get those 4 chargers. And the more and more these cars are being, produced out into the market. I mean, is that something the city is looking at, maybe helping out with, as far as?
Yes. So what we actually just did, and what several other cities have been doing, is we passed an ordinance that requires new developments to include EV charging station in their developments. So
Right.
So depending on how big how many parking spaces there are, that they'll have to have 2, 3, maybe 4 parking spaces. It's ratio based.
Right.
And one of them has to be at least ADA compliant. So we passed that. So any new buildings they're going to build in Sweetwater, and there's a lot coming, they're all going to have to include it, or any substantial renovations. That means a renovation of something of over 90%. So right now, for example, Dolphin Mall really needs to have EV charging, but they don't. But they're not a new development. But I'm pretty sure they're going to end up building more parking garages. There's a big project going on right now at Dolphin Mall. Where all the little restaurants were that they put on the left side of the mall where Cheesecake Factory is.
Yep.
All those restaurants were there shortly, but they're building a pretty big development there right now. So I think if they're going to have to build another parking garage, and when they build another parking garage, they're going to have to include EV chargers in there. So we did do that, because that's very important. You have to meet the demand. The EV adoption is through the roof. There's every car company is producing EVs now. I even just got one myself. I got the Mach E.
Oh, you did? How you like it?
It's awesome. It's amazing. I love that thing.
Is that a Tesla?
No, it's a
Mustang.
The Mustang.
Oh,
it's the electric version of the Mustang.
Is that the SUV one?
Yeah, it's an SUV. Yeah.
Nice.
It's fast and it's spacious and it looks good. Very sleek.
Yeah.
Indeed, yeah.
And it's very fun to drive.
Yeah, but it's a
Yeah,
new
I still need to
lifestyle.
drive that one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a new lifestyle though, because you have to be conscious
Yeah.
of how many miles you're driving. That's why it's important that the cities and the businesses that have these large parking lots are, keeping up with that demand. And it also brings in business to those places because people, when they park, what are they going to do? They're going to go shop. So
Yeah.
it's kind
So
of
that's why
win-win.
the new developments are required, and a lot of cities the new developments are required to have that. And also, we went a step further and required future proofing, which means, yeah, they have to put like 2 or 3 charging stations, but they also have to install conduit and the extra wiring and whatever to install charging stations in the future. So
Right, for growth, yeah.
that's good for them. That works for the developers. That'll save them money, because to have to go back later when the demand increases and tear everything up, it's going to cost tens of thousands of dollars to tear everything up and install more wiring and conduit and all that. Now, in the future, when the demand increases, they just go in and plug in new chargers, a lot cheaper for them.
Right.
You're going to need it. Gas is only going to continue getting more expensive and more scarce.
Yeah.
So, I love my gasoline vehicles. I love my diesel trucks. But, EV, we have to admit it is the way of the future.
Yep.
We don't want to be an obstacle. We want to, as a city, we want to work with you. We want to help that transition happen. It's
Yeah.
going to happen whether we, work with it or not, but we just want to go with it instead.
Yeah. No, that's a good plan. I think it's good because sometimes like people don't plan for the future, and then they end up in this, they end up undersupplying or not being able to accommodate people. So that's excellent. I think it's great that you're thinking of the future too.
Yeah, and it is, it's different than gas. When you need gas, you just go to the gas station and get. So
Yes,
there's not as many. The good thing is that you can put EV chargers in more places than there are gas stations. For example, you can't have a gas pump in your house, but you can have a charger in your house. So if you have a house, you can have a charger installed in your house, and you leave your car charging overnight. So every morning you have a full battery to drive around with. You can't do that with a gasoline vehicle. Have your car pumping gas overnight and you have a full tank every morning. No, you have to go to the gas station at some point. So
My electric bill has gone up $300 a month for my car.
Wow.
Really?
You
300.
should get back on gas, Bill. Well, it's probably about the same now with the gas prices.
I mean, does it make a difference what kind of charger it is when it goes up? I mean, like, did you have
I think they're
one of
level
those?
1 or 2 charger, and right, so drip charges all night. So
Uh-huh.
I talked to FP&L, and I'm going to go on their FP&L plan where it's $30 a month. They
There you go.
supply
That's what
me
I
a
was going to
charger.
mention.
Yeah.
Do that and charge on off-peak hours, and your
Yeah.
bill should be better.
Yeah, it was driving me crazy. I didn't know why my bill was going so high, so I'm yelling at everybody in the house to stop using electricity.
Meanwhile, he's plugging in the whole car.
And then they pinpointed it right to the charger because they can map out where all the electrics,
Yeah, see, FPL, they want to do their own chargers now and basically control that industry. And since they control the power in Florida, they can pretty much do whatever they want.
Right.
With regards to that. Representative Barrero tried to pass a bill last year to try to regulate that and make it more fair for other EV companies, but it unfortunately didn't pass. So they're going to be a monopoly on EV charging here too. They're going to have friendlier rates for themselves, but not for the other companies.
Right.
So you might as well just go to them and save. Hope I don't get in trouble with them now for saying all this.
Oh, no, but I think that's the truth. I don't think they should be the sole supplier of electricity either. I think that you should have an option. Otherwise, then when the cost of electricity goes up, they continue to go up, and they will. I mean, look at anything that is supplied by less companies or businesses is just going to jack up the price.
Watch episode 2 in the next video. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button and follow us on Facebook.